Welcome to the template screen. This powerful area of pre-product lets you manage sets of pre-order listings in bulk. It's perfect for stores with large catalogs or stores who are looking to automate their pre-order management. There's three main purposes of this screen. There's the ability to just list your templates. There's the creating of new templates and specifying the pre-order settings each of those have. And then finally, there's triggering actions from your templates, which will then affect all the pre-order listings which are using the template you triggered an action from. Now, let's take each of those one by one. So in terms of just a list of your templates, you can see I've got two on this test store. You can see the configurations which are set. So just starting with the name, the type of pre-order it is. So we're taking a deposit for this, for any pre-order listings using this template. Down here, I'll get into this a little more in the next section, but this is the set of rules, which means this template will be applied. And then on the right, we've got a listing status area. So this tells you how many listings, so how many pre-order listings are using this template, and then how many of them are synced with the template. So you can actually have a pre-order listing which starts off using a template's rules, but maybe you need to override it on the listing level. This status is giving you information about that. Now here we can see each of the pre-order listing settings, and when it's got a little pencil next to it, we know that we can edit that setting. Cool. So let's create a new template from scratch. So I'm just going to scroll down here and click this little plus arrow. We've got a set of products in this test store which are wool trainers, so I'm going to create a template for those. So first of all, we've got to set a set of criteria. So I'm going to say if the title includes wool, but we can actually also use tags, which is a bit more helpful or applicable for when you've got many hundreds or thousands of products which might be using this template. So a common pattern is to add the Shopify tag, for example, auto pre-order, and then the date which you expect to receive a shipment. So it could be auto pre-order September 2026, something like that. We're just going to use title for now though, and then you can actually add lots of lines of logic, but we're just going to stick with that one. Keep it simple. Create template. Cool. Now we need to set the listing preferences. So let's click that. And you'll recognize that this is very much just the new listing screen, but what we're doing is we're setting those preferences just for the template. Right now it's not for any specific product. So let's just go, can't remember what statement I said now, but let's just say 2026, and I don't think it was March, but let's put that. Early bird discount, charge later, let's take a deposit, so let's say just a £1 deposit. Cool, and we can see that's coming here, so March 2026, £1 deposit required. Nice, so at this point, this template is created and it's ready to go. I recommend being fairly strict with your naming of templates, just because it can get quite confusing, seeing as they're not inherently based off a specific product. So let's use that a March 2026. So I'll kind of select it. Let's go wool products, March 2026. That sounds good. So at this point, we've created the template, we've set up the product criteria, and so on the left here, and then we've set listing preferences. So let's now actually use this template. So there's two ways to do that. You can use the listing manager automation, which relies on templates, which is very handy because it will watch your catalog, and whenever a product goes into zero stock or negative stock and it has an applicable template, it will automatically list that product for pre-order, and then when it goes into positive stock, it will automatically finish that listing. We're just going to use these templates via the manual new listing method. So I'll click new listing here, and we could do it in bulk, but we just want this one product, so I'll click wool trainers. And straight away you'll see up here the little purple using template icon. So we know that template is being used. We can see that the settings have already kicked in. So March 2026, it was a deposit, we were taking £1 up front. Great, so that's all working. There's actually this advanced section which the templates don't touch because it's on the variant level. So we can actually configure that, and that's fine. We know we won't be overriding anything. But this all looks good to me, so I'll click create listing. And let's have a look at that. So synced with template, nice. And we can see we've got our pound deposit. Everything like that looks good. Shipping in March 2026. Nice. So let's click back to the template now. And let's say we've actually had talks with some other people on the team, and we think we want to get more of a deposit up front. So what I did there, is I just clicked the little pencil icon. And let's say we want to change it to £5 instead. Cool. So we can see that that's all updated fine, but now we've got no listing synced, 0 of 1. And that's because automatically our wool trainers, they're still on a single pound deposit. So it's up to us if we want to actually push these new changes out to the listings, or whether we want it to just apply for new listings. In this case we actually do, so we'll click update and sync listings, and you'll see there's this little dynamic status which will let us know once that's done. Cool, all listings synced. Let's check that. Nice, and we can see that's worked. Great. The last thing I just want to cover is this force sync listings. So this is in a situation where, let me show you actually. So say someone comes along in the store, they see the £5 deposit, and they go, oh, we're actually just doing $4.99. We're trying to be, that's just how we set our prices usually. And if we click update and sync listings now, you can see it's not actually taking. And that's because something was overridden on the actual listing level itself. So PreProduct thinks that was probably for a very important reason. However, if you do want to undo that reason, you can click force sync, and we can see it's listing the listings are syncing again. So that gives you enough flexibility to actually create listings in bulk. Then you can update those listings in bulk. You can choose to just do that for the new ones, or you can force it for all of the ones that have that are attached to this template. And then finally, we can finish the listings as well. And again, we'll get that status. So now we go to the dashboard. The wool trains are finished. So to summarize what we went through, we looked at how the template screen lists your various templates and their current configuration and their sync status with how many listings are synced or not synced. We went through how you can create a new template by clicking the plus icon down the bottom, and how you specify an initial pre-order configuration for that. And then finally we went through how you can update listings via the template, as well as how you can sync, force sync, and then finally finish listings from the template. Hope that was helpful. Cheers.